this. I am late. I don't know why. Just sitting there, Sometimes I lose track of time. Actually, I felt like a nap. Truth be told, I wanted to take a nap and I didn't. Alright, let's find the chat here. Yeah, I can't find. I changed my icons on my thing and they're everywhere now. Deleted some stuff. It's always good to delete, you know? I feel good about that. Unsubscribe from some channels that you just don't watch anymore. You know. There we go. Hello. Ooh, house already. Tamara, Esther, Katie, Cheryl, Paula, Carol, Happy Homesteader. I'm so glad you're back as well. And Tracy. And if you didn't see that I hate my cups in there. I just feel like it looks like it's right there. That I was tasting the new Built Bar Blueberry Muffin. Now, I'm not going to like it because I don't like blueberry. But I can tell you if it tastes like blueberry or not. But yeah, I know I'm not going to like this because I don't like blueberry. What I don't do for you people. Oh my gosh. I take the hit for my team. Hey, Mashburn and Becky and Debbie and Karen and Esther's still awake. And Rochelle. I've never been here for a while, Rochelle. I'm like, Rochelle, welcome back. But yes, this is a 4 smart point bar. I wonder what the new plan, will these take a hit in points? But you have to remember too, we're going to get a whole new configuration system of points, so. Smells like blueberry. I will say that, it smells like blueberry. Which is not pleasant to me, but It's blueberry, it's not raspberry. Hey, Dawn. Hey, Melissa. I do what I can. Hey, Lori. Lori in the house. So, yeah. Here you go. Typical Built Bar. Oh, how was your vacation? So yeah, this is gluten-free, I think. They said it was gluten-free. I don't know. I don't know the spiel. Contains milk and soy. I can only... Where's my glasses? Hey, Linda. Welcome. Manufacturing and equipment that processes peanuts and tree nuts. They never did that before. If these didn't have nuts in them, they weren't processed. They must have closed one of their plants. Now that I realize that. All right. I don't know what I was looking for, but I hear there's real blueberries in here. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sorry. I'm thinking to myself, did I say raspberries? Because truth be told, I could have said raspberries. I would not have been surprised. Yeah, I don't like raspberries either. I mean, I like the taste a little bit of raspberries, but I don't like those little seedy things that you get. I don't like blackberries either. Not a huge berry fan. Well, there's berries in this bad boy. Let's look. See it? There's a blueberry in there. So we don't want that one. So you got one without a piece of blueberry in it. Okay, this one doesn't have blueberries on this side. My husband's so excited. He goes, oh, he loves blueberries. So, I mean, I smell blueberries. Hey, Jeannie. I get the muffin. I'm not sure I get blueberry, though. I do get the muffinish. I don't get blueberry, though. Hello, Sharon. Oh, Mackinac Island in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know when the wild chocolate's coming back, but I don't taste blueberry. If I can be totally honest, let me taste one with a piece of blueberry in it. I feel weird that I don't. Now this one, oh this no, I now, based on this two pieces, I should taste blueberry. There's a blueberry. Okay, I was wondering where it went. Yeah. Not a fan. But I can see where they were going with the flavor. Not my cup of tea. All right, see you tomorrow, Glam Squad. Hi, Melody. Awesome, you lost weight over fall break. That's amazing. I love it. Hi, Joni. I love the peanut butter bread. They did away with the regular peanut butter. And I'm not sure why. I don't know if I read that. All they have is peanut butter brownie. And that's what I got. So, I mean, I don't dislike it. But not a fan. But I wouldn't be. But if you like blueberry muffin, I taste the muffin. The blueberry is very subtle. You don't get it in every bite. So I do what I can, you know? I figured I should try it since they actually sent me samples this time. I got samples twice in a row. Squeaky wheel. Or call me Karen. Yes, we will keep Paul Newman in our prayers. Good evening, Rosemary. Hey, Lavender. Oh, I know. They're always selling food. Remember, we were used to sell the Christmas wrapping paper. Oh, thank you, Gwen. I'm so happy you're here. Is this your first live? Oh, carbs are a killer. They can be. For some people, they can be. Any clues about the new program? The only thing that we've heard, and again, we don't know anything 100% because they keep everything under wraps, is they're going to this personal points, because we know that because they applied for a patent for that. So we kind of know that, where we're just not sure of the calculations, but I think there's going to be more going into the points than what's going in now. They're probably going to get in there with carbohydrates and get in there with fiber and get in there with probably total fat would be my guess. Are the Built Bars the same texture because they're so sticky? They're better than they were, but they're still sticky. Honestly, they are still sticky. They're not as bad. Lori Mashburn, how would you say they're better than they were? Let's all welcome Gwen to her first live. See how the team just takes over? They're just so good that way. You love. Now, my only problem, that my salted pretzel, I like them. I did. I found my pretzels were a little bit stale. And I let them know. I said, listen, I like the concept. I like the taste. The texture of my pretzels seemed a little stale. And they were nice and credited me some money back because, you know, they're good. They've gotten better with that, I will say. Hello, Marilyn. The cookie dough. Oh my God, the cookie dough are my absolute favorite. And I believe the brownie chunk is coming back as well. I haven't heard confirmation on that, but word on the street is. But yes, personal points back to the new plan, where I think you're going to deem what you want as 0-point foods. Now, I'd love to say chocolate would be my 0-point food, but no. Like if I had to make a 0-point food list for myself, I would put on there chicken, all the proteins that we have now. I love that. I'd add pork, not like fatty pork. I would add like a nice tenderloin, a nice loin roast. Not gonna gain weight eating that. I would put that on there. I would put popcorn. I would put oats. Maybe potatoes. I'm really not quite sure because I don't think I would put rice. I think I could overdo rice, so I don't think I would put rice on there. Potatoes is like an iffy one too. I might have to count it. Hi, Sarah. Hello, Marilyn. Version of cookie doughs are less chewy. Okay. I do think they're still chewy. Now, I don't know if they're as chewy, but if you don't like that, then I would say, yeah, they're probably still chewy. Hey, 1952 Trouble. Welcome to her first live, and welcome back. And you lost 5.4 pounds. That is awesome. You would have had sirloin steak. Well, I mean, a good sirloin, a good piece of meat. Oh, Gwen, I'm so with you there. It's if you're eating at home, you might get by, but if you're going out to somebody's house or to a party, it's totally not, because people are not going to have those types of foods there. I agree with you, Sarah, about the skinny Asians. Yeah, I do agree with that. I could make pasta, but I would tend to eat it. I know me. But I am very mindful of my 0 point foods. I don't sit there and eat. I don't, because I know they have calories. And things like, I don't think I'm going to gain weight eating chicken breast. But eating rice and pasta, potatoes, yeah, it's starch, it's carbs. So I think a carb for me is going to have to be counted. But like I said, I'm putting pork on that 0 point list. I'm putting popcorn. I'm talking air fried in the microwave with no oil on there popcorn. I don't really think that's going to do it. And I'm not having an unlimited amount of popcorn. We're talking like 1.5 tablespoons unpopped. Hey, Susan. Yes. Hey, Janet. It is hard to go to somebody's house with 16 points, especially if it's dinner and you can't starve all day. And honestly, you could sit there and say eat 0 point foods, but what if you don't want them? I mean, there are days I want pancakes. Like I said today, well, I'm not going to have them because I can't sit there and say to myself, no, Denise, you have to have eggs because you need to eat 0. If I don't want eggs, I don't want eggs. I'm not going to eat them because there's 0 points. You see what I'm saying? Like, there has to be some, because let's face it, you're going to eat those eggs that you didn't want and be sitting there like, I didn't want them. Did you ever eat something you didn't want? Been there, done that. Not doing it again. I'm not. I mean, most times I do want eggs, but I'm just saying, all this chance that I don't. Like, there's days like I want oatmeal. There's days I want pancakes. There's days I want stuffed French toast. And for 2 points, I think it's well spent. Hey, Sue. Lorianne, what is it? Lose the booze. I'm tongue-tied. You got a mug at Goodwill. Oh, I need to get to Goodwill. I do. I told you I'm looking for a teapot, and I need to get my butt to Goodwill. Oh, yeah. I talk to myself a lot. Hence why I started vlogging in the car. I was talking to myself anyway. Now I just record it. So it's easy. People say, how do you do that? I always just talk to myself in the car. Doesn't everybody? I don't know. I know I do. Lose the booze. There you go. Hey, Lucy. Hello, Lucy. I had to do that. I just had to. But yes, 0 points. I'm very, like I said, eggs will still say 0. Non-fat Greek yogurt will still say 0. Olive oil will be 0. Again, but I'm not going to sit there, olive oil is 0. No. It's just about, avocado will be 0. Yes, please. My avocado. Now, mind you, I usually have between 1 ounce and 1.5 to 1.6. I don't up the points. I just keep it. It's plenty on my avocado toast. So that's just how I'm rolling. Hey, Rosemary. So yeah, so those are the things. Like I said, I don't think pasta, rice, potatoes will be things I will leave 0. I think I need to treat carbohydrates, starchy things with a little bit more respect. Not that I don't, but I think I would be more apt. I've always eaten brown rice, quite honestly. I like it. I like the nuttiness. Like, you know what I made that was brown? Those Korean sauna eggs. There's a video on my channel. I made them about, Sparkly Susan hooked me onto those. I haven't made them for a while though. You put them in the Instant Pot for like 40 minutes and they steam in there. They're brown when you take them out of the shell. They are just different. And I just like, I'd like the nuttiness of some foods. Yes, yes. People think they can eat a dozen eggs. I went to a meeting where the person came in and said I had a dozen eggs for breakfast. There's 0 points. So why not? I said, but you realize there's 70 to 80 calories per egg. And if you ate 12 of them, that's over 800 calories. And technically, we should probably, I don't even know what that person weighed, but that's at least a third of their day, if not more, for just in calories for breakfast. And work the same. What would be the harm to switch to blue? Yeah, honestly, Sarah, I don't think there's a harm in that. A lot of people will say it's called that Springle thing. There's a couple of different names for it where they change points. Some day they have 23, some days they have 28, some days they have 18, some days they have 23. So they go, each day is a different amount of points. So your body, just doesn't, it kind of keeps it always, and who's to say that wouldn't work? I mean, for some people it might. See, I only make a certain amount of popcorn because I could go back. For me, I wouldn't go and make more. I'm just lazy that way. But if there was a bag, I'd go in and grab more ups. That's why Denise likes single serve bags because my husband finally realized, you don't have any control. I said, I don't. You finally figured that out after 25 years of marriage? I don't have any control? Where have you been? Hey, Melba. Poof. He poo-poofed the decalculator? Way too many calories calculated for me, and he thinks I'd gain. Well, now maybe you will, but what about like in the beginning of your journey? Like, see, I think I agree with him on to certain points. Like if you're under eating and then you go to what you should be eating, I think your body would gain, yes. I like egg whites. Yeah, exactly, and probably only two. Exactly. We do. Very good point, Lori. We do. We overcomplicate it. That's why I put out just follow the plan. Sometimes we want to do everything. Let's do this. Let's exercise. Let's join a gym and let's eat 18,000 glasses of water and let's make sure our steps are 10,000. Oh my gosh, we do. We do. And I think, and that's good. I hate to like puff that because if somebody's excited about doing that, then that's a great thing. But sometimes just do the basics is all you need to do. Oh, this was a man, though. I should preface that. It was a man that said that. Need I say any more with that one? Jill for today. I don't know who Jill for today is. Oh, bananas. We had to talk about bananas once. To my skinny niece and I'm a foodaholic. They can't understand. People, they don't. They just think you just need to stop. Just don't eat it. Just stop eating. Just walk away. You were times I could, you were telling, if I only had a nickel for every time somebody told me that. Well, because Rosemary, they forget it because Weight Watchers doesn't remind them. I do put the blame on them. I do. I put the blame on them for that because they don't. And maybe it's the leaders, maybe it's not the company. I don't know. But my leader never talked about calories. They don't talk about calories. They don't. They just talk about points, 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 points. Hello, Judy. They do. And especially your pastas, your starches. They're going to have higher calories. Just are. So I have to know how much pasta and rice I'm eating and potatoes. I need to. Because I know that scale's going to, woohoo. Oh, the Premier cake drink, it it was okay. I didn't like go. It wasn't as good as the chocolate peanut butter. That was really good. To me it was like an amped up vanilla. If you like, I think it was better than their vanilla. I'm not a huge fan of their vanilla, but I like it better than their vanilla. If that makes any sense. Yeah. What is it with men? And then he could probably eat the two cookies and lose weight. So it is. I agree. Well, a lot of people waste points on junk. You're not alone. Hey, Marine. Hey, Jay Bates. I agree, Anne. They aren't, and that's what their program is based on. But when you're talking 0 points, they don't run home that these. If every once in a while, my leader would say, "Oh, Denise, what is that old saying?" And I'd say 0.6 of calories, because exactly. Then she'd just change the subject. So yeah. So if people are gaining on purple, she always asks, "What are you eating?" And are you weighing and measuring? You don't have to. They tell you they don't have to weigh and measure on purple, but we all know that you do. That's just, I just feel that's just my gripe. I mean, the counting calories is a lot of work. I will say that it's a lot of work, and I don't think I could put that kind of dedication into it. Um, I need I need something fast because I will not. And there are a lot. I mean, there are people that can do it. There's apps out there now. I know that, and you can just get it. It's faster than it's ever been, but it's never been my thing. And I think for me, I just needed to see what I was eating just to make sure that because in my mind I knew that's what was happening, but I needed to see it down in paper. Try the Alani drinks. I have not seen them, Tracy. I've never even heard of them, honestly. Ah, Sharon. Hey, Sharon, did I say hi to you? I don't remember. All I know is my Target, their protein section was like bare bones. I think all their stuff is sitting in port, waiting to come off the trucks because I'm like, the shelves are just empty when it comes to other stuff was full, but protein stuff, it was pretty sparse. Because I was trying to find the pumpkin protein because I only have one bottle left from my case last year and it expires the end of the month. And I'm like holding on to it for dear life because I can't find another one. I need to make some things with it. I the points and calories. Yeah. Oh, double counting was quite the pain in the ass. I will say that was quite the pain in the ass. I was like, oh my god. Then of course I forgot things. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot that. Yeah, I did. Yeah, hence why I've never been a calorie counter. I think you always like, oh, I think I'll do that, and like you stay on for 5 minutes. The fact that I still track on WW is like insane. How many years later? 2016, with a stint out at 2017, went back to 2018, and have been tracking religiously ever since. Shock! Shock! Costco was low on veggie sale. That's getting. Always says take a portion of 0 point foods. Else, I'm simply filling. Hey, Jenny. Yes. Only thing I didn't count in calories was like vegetables. You know, I'm not counting my lettuce. I'm not counting my celery. I'm not counting my carrots. I'm not counting my tomatoes. My spinach. I did count the chicken. I did count, poultry and protein, but no, didn't count that. Because I would have been still counting because I put like a lot of shit in my salad. I'd be like, oh, I forgot the 8 olives I put in there. Yeah. So no, I didn't. I counted everything but fruit. I don't eat fruit. I should eat fruit, but I don't. But yes, I don't. So yeah, you could sit there and say, well, you gypped yourself maybe 30 calories. Nothing too tragic. And I certainly don't eat enough protein. Well, we've established that too. Because I should be eating over 100, I'm going to say over 100 grams, which I don't even come near that. And I don't think I don't know if I can. I really don't. I would have to seriously. I'm all about fitting in your things, but when you're not hungry, what are you supposed to do? Find things that are high in protein to eat? That's tough. It's tough. I am enjoying a pineapple spindrift right now. I will say spindrift is the only sparkling water I will drink. Other ones I hate. Ugh. Some of them are just horrid. I went through how many brands. I'm like, I'm tired of buying them and they suck. But I've liked the lemon spindrift, the pineapple spindrift, the mandarin spindrift. I didn't like the half tea one. That one I didn't like. It tasted like beer, which I know is weird. Laurier, you should try that one. Tastes like beer, but it's not. Good night, Debbie. Hi, Nora. Ah, 2 of the monster apples. They were monsters. I did taste the new bar. There's what it looks like on the inside. I will say, I could taste the muffin. The blueberry was very light. When you hit a berry, it was much more blueberry. I don't like blueberries, so I was kind of happy it wasn't that heavy. But yes. Awesome, Becky. Eating more food and counting calories. So it's 1.4. Night, Tamara. You're a seltzer fan? Yeah, but I thought the worst was LaCroix. That one I nearly, I can't even. But I do like the Spindrift. Give me a nasty Manhattan. Get ready for the Manhattan. Hey, welcome, Lynn. Were you at a good store? Did you find any good things? I was undecided whether to do a haul from my Lancaster trip, but I didn't get anything, not as much as I wanted to. So it really wasn't that much to show. I can't try. I'm done with LaCroix. LaCroix and I have gotten divorced. Hey, Tiffany. I had a taco too. Mine was a taco wrap. I put it in cut the carb, put some, I don't know if I mentioned the beans when I was given the spiel. I don't remember if I mentioned the beans. It was a seafood one. Yes, a lot of them they're all nasty to me. My husband loves chocolate and blueberry. He gets the chocolate covered blueberries at Trader Joe's, and he loves them. So I'm gifting those to him. I have a diet soda on the weekends. I do. This is actually 3 calories, which is interesting. I wonder what it has. Lemon juice. That's probably why I like it. Night, Carol. My cookies were good. They were the ones I posted in the group a few weeks back. It's made with the containers from the WW site. I had to get rid of 2 oatmeal. I didn't have a pancake one, so I just used Trader Joe's. I just weighed it out. Same point, so it all worked out. Hi, Barb. So yeah, so you actually could even, weigh out the oats too, and just put your cinnamon and I guess your sweetener in there. You don't have to. The recipe called for using that because it was from the meeting, so they were trying to hawk that for the week. That's one thing about going to international. Every week they're hawking something. There's something on special, and they're talking about a product. It's kind of like, okay. I mean, it's kind of interesting, but one dozen, get a dozen free. Then I saw her say that it was made. Jones chicken sausage, I think, spinach, and actually, that's awesome. Yeah, you absolutely could. As long as you have the same amount, like it gives you. I went on the Weight Watchers to see what the grams weight was for the pancake mix, so I was able to figure it out. So I'm sure it's the same thing with the oats. Oh my God, I love roasted vegetables. Roasted broccoli. I love that little when the leaves get charred. Oh, absolutely. Tiffany, it would work. I love, I love when you roast onions. Of course, I can have onions raw, but when you roast them with the vegetables and then put a little pasta there and toss your veggies with a little bit of olive oil, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and some fresh herbs. It's a delicious meal. Now, I could possibly eat whole wheat pasta like that or the chickpea pasta, but I cannot or will not have tomato sauce on my. No, that's just gross to me. See, like, we all have things that we like. Oh, they're going to convert them to bear bells. Yes, they will love them. Hey, I'm telling you, and with parm, any hard dried cheese, you don't need a lot. And it just gives it so much flavor. So good. And of course, I don't roast my tomatoes because I don't like when the skins start to peel away. I'm weird. My husband, he don't care. So I like to throw my tomatoes in at the very end and just top it so they're still intact with their skin. But it's so fresh and delicious. I love all the bear bells. Thank you, Lorianne. Don't forget to give a thumbs up before you leave the chat. Anybody have anything they'd like to talk about with new plans or 0 point foods or, life? Oh, I love parm. I love goat cheese. I love regatta salata. I love, what's the other cheese I like? It just popped in and out of my head. I told you about my thing with feta. If you buy the imported in the brine, oh my gosh, it is the best stuff on the planet. It is. I will not buy feta any other way. Nope. I will suck up the points. I don't care. It is delicious. Like I said, we're in charge of our points. We decide what we spend them on. If this is something that you want, then you have it. And if it's something that you don't want, you don't have to have it. If you want to eat this, you eat it. And if you don't, then you shouldn't. Because remember, if you're not enjoying what you're eating, you're not going to want to eat it. I say that all the time. I keep saying it and saying it. The hopes that someday you'll be like, that damn D's in my head. I don't want this crap. I want what I want. And we find a way to make it within our point budget. And there's ways. Oh, I love blue cheese too. Hey, Beverly. Happy birthday. Is it your birthday today? Sometimes I get people confused. Is it? Night, Becky. Asking her what she'll do when the new plans enter so far, I guess. That's the only thing you can do, because if everybody has a different 0 point list, that's what they're going to have to do. Well, I think think, Sarah, sometimes change is good. It really is. And I think it gets you excited and it makes you think. See, sometimes, I don't know about you, but I know for myself, I become complacent and I become routine. And when you change something, it causes you to think again. And thinking, sometimes good things can happen. Okay, but different Beverly. There's a few Beverlys. I wasn't sure if you were the right Beverly. I believe we were undecided on this one. I think it is the week of the 14th. I think somebody says it's Veterans Day. I don't know for sure, but I think somebody said it's the 11th. Some people said it's the 17th. I really don't know, but I know it's next month. That I do know. Night, Susan. I did. I had the green one on Friday for my green tea flush. And as you see, I flushed. Actually, I had Thursday. I had a Thursday because I went and got weighed Friday morning. My days are confused. But yeah, it was delicious. It was the peach green. It was very peachy. I was pleasantly surprised because sometimes they'll be like, yeah, did the peach walk through this tea? Because I don't taste it. But yeah, the peach was definitely prevalent in that tea. So it was delicious. And I thank you again for spoiling me. Yes, exactly. And you feel like a new member. You wait for now something. Yes, it is. Sometimes, like I said, it just reinvigorates and it makes you think. Because I say it all the time, I become complacent. I do. It becomes routine, mundane. That's why I try to reinvent my pancake mix. Yeah, make it from a pancake to a waffle to a muffin. It's still the same mix. But put it in a different shape. It's something different. Yeah, they don't say much. Meetings, they don't talk about it. They're not allowed, of course. Nobody's really allowed to talk about it. And it's kind of like, I guess they want to build this hype. So everybody's going to want to flock to WW, And, oh, Lori, you're sweet. Remember, I get as much as I give. Because you guys are just awesome, You guys are fun to be around. You're fun to talk to. You keep me on my toes, and I need that. I need to be kept on my toes because, again, I can be really complacent. And, but like I said, if you saw my vlog today, I was away for the weekend. I ate. I was mindful, but I didn't treat myself like I was on a diet. I didn't sit there and say, well, I'm not going to get that. I'm not going to. I got what I wanted and I ate what I wanted. And when I was stopped being hungry, I stopped eating. And I ordered really good food. I had a, tuna poke bowl. Well, the tuna was zero. The salad on top was zero. All I had to count was the rice, the brown rice. And then I had a beautiful piece of brisket with some vegetables and about five gnocchi. I wasn't worried about, I thought it was going to be like a whole bowl full of gnocchi. So I knew that was, and I didn't finish that, and I gave the rest to Steve. He plowed it off. So, and I didn't order dessert, but I did have a delicious beet salad. Oh, it was so good. Oh, zucchini spiralized. Oh yeah, it changes. Every 2 years it changes. You're right, Melody, it does. Night, Marilyn. 45 minutes of me. I'll have to do it online. That's a shame. They close so many meetings. Bailey's doing okay. He's no worse, which is good. He goes back on this coming Wednesday, and we're going to decide whether he's going to have the surgery or not. I need to know that the leg that was repaired in February, if they could possibly tell me that leg is strong enough, because he's going to, I mean, right now he's putting the bad leg down, so he's balancing. But, once that surgery goes, he's going to put that leg up. That sucker ain't going to go down for at least 3 weeks because he's going to be in pain because it's of the surgery. So I need to know that leg can sustain him, because if it can't, he's not going to be doing anything, and I'm just not going to put him through that. It's, Barb, we are on a lifestyle, and you know, I'm just going to eat mindfully. You do not like zucchini noodles? Some people don't. I don't mind them. I've always liked zucchini with tomatoes, like a ratatouille kind of thing. So for me, it's a no-brainer. But then for some people, they don't like it, and it shouldn't. You shouldn't have it in place of pasta. It's not lifestyle. That's diet. I think you should have it with your pasta. That's what I do. I mix my spaghetti with my spiralized zucchini. So my pasta becomes my pasta, and it's delicious. And I do not cook them. I mix them with the hot pasta and the sauce, and it's perfect. I tried cooking them; they just get too mushy, and nobody likes no mushy zucchini. At least I don't. So I just, like I said, I spiralize it. Make sure you cut them because they get to be too long, and I mix them with the hot pasta. It was very cold today. It was in the 50s all day here. I sampled the blueberry muffin, and I will show you that there is blueberries in it. So yeah, you could smell them. My husband will love it. I don't like blueberry, so it's funny. I have to taste the bar I don't like. It's hard. It's hard for me to give it a. But did I taste blueberry? Yes. Did I taste muffin? Yes. So that's the opinion I gave. Online for a while. We'll try the virtual soon. Well, you know what, Beverly? If you find it's too much, you go in there and you complain, and they'll cut you a deal. I've seen that, especially now with the new plan coming. Ah, how do you find? Have the stinking pasta. Yeah, because honestly, that's not going to keep you full, zucchini. It's a vegetable, which means it's made of water. So yeah, I don't know about you, but zucchini noodles aren't keeping me full, and that means I'm going to have more bread. I try to avoid buying bread now. Every time we used to make pasta, I always had a nice loaf of crusty Italian bread. Now we do it once in a while, when Timmy's home, because he eats it all, and then that's good because it's not around. But I always have a piece because you know what? When in Rome, we have Italian bread. Eat the pasta. I'm going to put a sign up. Eat the pasta. I know, it was, look at me, I'm in long sleeves and long pants, and I have socks. It was a little bit cold. I know they renewed people who were, I think, 50 to 60, or maybe was it 100? They were had to be a certain miles from a meeting. The lifetimers got renewed for a few more months because they felt like, they felt bad because these people couldn't get to a meeting. Ooh, Chalk Zero is sending me Halloween stuff. Oh, they want me to buy. Weeza, I would think, with the new plan, they'll be giving some deals. Is this my guess? I don't know for sure, though. Yeah, you can't substitute something like that. And while it's tasty, you're not going to feel full with that, and you're not going to feel satisfied. And there's nothing worse than being hungry. And there's nothing like, and you're just, and that's like I always say, hungry Denise makes bad choices. I do, because I don't care. And when you don't care, it's not good. It's not. It's not. I gotta sneeze. I think I'm gonna sneeze. Itchy nose. Oh, you like the Joseph's wraps? Awesome. I like the Joseph's wraps. The Joseph's makes great chips too. And I'm all about the swaps, but the swaps have to be worth it. Like, it's not, saving points is good, but you have to like it. And if you don't like it, then it's not worth saving the points. And everybody's different. What you like, I might not. What I like, you might not. So you have to find what you're willing, and then you try different things, and you never know what you like. Like, I would have never thought I would have liked those lavash and crackers. I'm obsessed with them. Yes, me too, Rochelle. I'm like, always things are like come up because it goes on my thing. I'm going, okay, they must be having something going on at Chalk Zero. Somebody posted in one of the other groups I'm in about they don't like the sugar-free caramel. I'm not sure what sugar-free caramel she had because that Smucker's is the bomb diggity of caramel syrups. I don't know if she had the Walden Farms because I will say Walden Farms stuff sucks. It's bad. I have not had anything that I like from Walden Farms. And I always had high hopes that I would. Nothing. But I like the Smuckers, sugar-free. And I like Chalk Zeros, too. Now, Chalk Zeros isn't 0 points. I think it's 1 point a tablespoon, which I don't think is bad. Honestly, a tablespoon's a lot. It's a lot of syrup to put on something. So I think that a tablespoon for a point is plenty. What do you think of Midnight Mass? I loved it. It gets really weird. I mean, it's another one that goes in 18 different directions, but I liked it. Now my friend at work didn't. She said it was weird, but you see, I like that kind of stuff. I like the scary, angel demon kind of thing. I'm gonna put it out there. I do like to be scared. This is the best time of year for shows like that. All right, Melody. Plan your meals and hydrate. I wish I was a better planner. Wish I wanted to plan. That's the problem. I don't want to. Yes, Walden. I have not liked anything from Walden Farms. I've only bought a few things. I've given up because I just thought if you can't make this, you're not going to make anything. Yeah, I did. I wish it all sounded so good. Did you see Roy? I think Recipes with Roy. He had a whole tasting on Walden Farm stuff, and the one thing he just was so bad. I remember his face was like, yeah, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I'm right now binging. I got on my man Joe on You. I love You. I was like, and I'm trying not to binge too much because I love the show so much. It's like season 3, and I'm just taking my time because I love me some Joe, and he's the serial killer you love. You just love him, and he's killing people, and you don't care because you just are rooting for Joe. It's the hilarious. Yes, Walden is gross. Yeah, I don't think I know anybody that likes Walden Farms. I don't know how they're still in business because I guess because all of us keep trying it, that maybe they keep selling stuff and they think their stuff is good, but it's bad. It's bad. The salad dressings are horrific. I finally figured it's very hard to make a fat-free salad dressing that tastes good. So I just make my own 9 times out of 10, and I'm enjoying that. In fact, that's what I got at the Amish. I got the powdered buttermilk. I got that because I add that to my ranch powder. I mean, make my own ranch powder. So that's kind of fun. So I got that. So, yeah. I kind of 9 times out of 10 are making my own dressing. Oh, don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you do not waste your money. Nobody's in here has said they liked it. So take heed that it sucks. Oh, everything. I am all for Lakanto and Chalk Zero. All the Chalk Zero syrups I've loved. I've had the maple, I've had the caramel, and I've had the chocolate. And they're all delicious. White sugar Truvia. Oh, that's good. Now the Bowl House, that's the one that's made with the yogurt, correct? Fig balsamic. I've not seen that one. Yes, I would suggest you stay away. I heard people talk about the Panera Poppy Seed. I've not had that one. Though I've had it at Panera. I mean, I've never bought it at the store. I have not. I don't think I've heard anybody. Is anybody in this room like Walden Farms? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh my gosh, Heather likes Walden Farms. There's somebody here that likes Walden Farms. Heather, explain to us how, because I think their stuff's putrid. I can't even get it. I can't get it past my nose most times. I've heard about the panera. Now, is it light poppy seeds or just the regular dressing? I've seen people talk about it. Why am I so tired? I know, because I had a great night's sleep, and I cannot wait to go to bed tonight because I winterized my bed. You know when you winterize your bed? Oh, I'm just looking so forward to going in there. It's going to be toasty, and I'm so excited. Speak now. Like, oh my, I, I don't like the skinny girl dressings either. I can't. No, I can't get the skinny girls either. I think they're just bad. I mean, I don't know. First of all, they're thin. When you want a dressing, you want it to be thick. Thin dressing just turns me off. I'm all about visual. And when I'm pouring it, it's running out of my bottle. No, that's already indicative I'm not going to like it. So yeah, don't like skinny girl. I had the poppy seed. I thought somebody said it's great on coleslaw. Well, maybe you liked it, like, but I didn't. But like I said, you don't know. Like everybody's tastes are different. I, you know, I mean, yes, we put out a lot of money for these things, and when they're bad, you're just like, oh my God. But I'm always trying to do something with something that I don't like to make it better. We had a party one time. This is a funny story. And I ordered these vegetable sandwiches. I thought they were going to be like grilled zucchini and eggplant. No, they were grilled broccoli, cauliflower, carrots, and they put it in an Italian roll. It was weird. And nobody ate them. I wouldn't eat them either. So we had this tray of these sandwiches. I said to my husband, I'm not throwing them away. So I took all the vegetables out and I put them in the food processor and I blended them. And I got the bread that they were in and I put it in the oven and I toasted it. And then I put maybe a little olive oil and maybe some cheese or something in with the vegetables. And then I spread it on the toasted bread. Steve's just like, where'd you get this? I'm like, from those sandwiches. And it was so good. But I can't throw things away. When I can't waste. I just can't. I have to find a way. I always feel like there's always something you can do with it, especially food. Like one time we were making Christmas cookies and he put too much butter in, or I can't remember what the heck he put in. I just played with it and I made it into like a pizza thing and I cut it into wedges. And my cousin was like, those cookies with the sprinkles, the long ones, what's the recipe? I'm like, I have no idea. Steve messed them up and I just kept throwing things in there. And they came out phenomenal. So you just never know. You just never know. Yeah, the skinny girl's gaggy. Yeah, be glad you passed by that, Lynn. It's not something. Who I've never seen their blue cheese, honestly. That's really good. Now, is that paneer? Is that a light dressing or is it just a regular dressing? Like I said, most times I go get the packets of like Good Seasons or the ranch, or make your own powder like I do, and I mix it in with yogurt. You'd be surprised how tasty that is, especially like the Italian. You would think Italian dressing and yogurt. Don't knock it. That's all I'm saying. Don't knock it. And since yogurt is 0 points on blue and purple, that's what I eat. And I like it. I do. I made did I put it on the channel? I don't remember. I put the ranch on there and I put the creamy balsamic. Talk about it's balsamic vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, and yogurt, and a couple other things. I don't remember. And then it's like a creamy dressing. It's phenomenal. I thank you, Danielle. Yeah, I was not throwing those tray sandwiches out. I should have, but I couldn't believe they were giving you a sandwich with roasted broccoli and cauliflower. I was like, it was so gross. You have a wonderful night too, Tiffany. Oh, okay. I've seen it, Rochelle. I often thought it was a light, and I thought my store doesn't have the light. I never even looked at the to scan it. That's a good one too, Heather. Yep. But I know some people don't like blue cheese. I love blue cheese. I love blue cheese. I do. I love just chunks of it. Oh, yeah. Oi. And sorry, I'm not a big cheese lover, but cheeses like that, like blue cheese, goat cheese, like regatta salata, Parmesan cheese. We used to have Locatelli. That was what my parents' cheese of choice on our pasta was. We had Locatelli. Hey, Debbie, welcome to tea. We're not calling it tea with D anymore because we're calling it Weight Watchers Changes Chat because that's what we're all obsessed about. So why not embrace it? Personal points. What would your new 0 point food be? I would absolutely choose oats. I think I've said that. And popcorn, olive oil, avocado, seeds, and nuts. Especially chia seeds. Why they're a point, I have no idea. They're seeds, for crying out loud. Awesome. Thank you, Sue. Oats. But like I said, I'm definitely, you have to weigh and measure them. I'm sorry. I'm just not eating a cup of oats for breakfast. Half a cup is the most I'll eat. I used to eat a third cup, but I found I was a little bit hungry later. The half cup keeps me full quite a while. I agree, Barb, but again, would not eat a lot of nuts. I mean, I would definitely, I do my teaspoons, and it's perfect. I could sum it up absolutely. It is going to be, you are going to be in charge of what your points are based on what you're eating. And they're claiming, again, this is all hearsay, that the more water you drink, the more you exercise, and the more fruits, I don't know fruits, I think it's vegetables you eat, you will be able to earn, I think, more points in your day. That's the idea. And then you choose what foods are 0 points in your plan. Now, I don't think we could choose things like chocolate and ice cream. That wouldn't be the best choices, but things like oatmeal and nuts and seeds and olive oils that are good fats, as long as we keep in mind that they do have calories. So you have to stick to the serving size, which is in our app. I know a lot of people don't know that. I am doing that. I keep promising you I will get to that app tutorial hopefully this week. Night, Rochelle. Oh, it would be funny, wouldn't it? It was totally. Well, that's what we get for talking about something we probably shouldn't. All right, Danielle. Thanks for subscribing. Coming back anytime. Oh, you're still. Maybe, like I said, I put yogurt in with my overnight oats. I think a third cup of yogurt in with my overnight oats and a half a bottle, which I don't have any here, do I? Of Premier Protein. That's how I put in my overnight oats. And Barb, if it's a trigger food, then yeah, I would definitely not put it in the 0 point list. Well, wine is made with a fruit, so I don't know. Maybe, but see, it's a high sugar count. Maybe Built Bars could be on the 0 point list. What do you think? I don't know if you'll get more points. I mean, I guess if you're drinking a heck of a lot, maybe you would earn them. Found your. Oh, thanks, Deb. Welcome to the crew. Let's all welcome Debbie. Yes, blended fruit. That's another one. It's not, if you're not having, a lot of smoothies, I don't really think there's anything wrong with having blended fruit. I don't know. What is it? Bananas, some berries. You know, I mean, when was the last time I had a smoothie? I couldn't tell you. It's been that long. But I guess some people who have them regularly, maybe you'd have 2 and 3 a day. But then, yeah, maybe no. But That's a good idea. No points for 5 to 10 calorie drinks. Like I said, remember, and we all know this is like an oldie but goodie saying, moderation. If we could just keep to servings and moderation, things would happen. Of course, if the moon was made of cheese, it would be better too. But a lot of people don't. You're not alone. I don't have that many smoothies, but when I do, I don't count them. It's fruit, for crying out loud. You know, I didn't gain weight eating a smoothie or drinking a smoothie. Maybe it was that 2 or 3 pieces of cake I had that day. That could be it. No, anytime. We'd like to welcome anybody else that's new. If anybody else is new here, please let me know it's your first live. We'd like to welcome everybody. I think a fat-free milk should be 0. It's fat-free, like skim milk. Come on, what's in that? Nothing. That's another thing. Though I do like cashew milk. It's not. I mean, I honestly drink it because I really like it. You would do peas and corn. Yeah, I don't think. You know what? So I don't think you gain weight eating peas and corn. Good night, Marianne. Oh, well, Barb, there's some issues there. When you have reasons that you eat because of stress, it's hard when food is your relief. You're having, your son's in the ICU. There's little pleasure in life right now. So you're getting some pleasure from eating. If fleeting that it is, it's giving you something. There's that few minutes where you sit there and you enjoy something. It's pleasurable. And that happens to be food right now. So yeah, I definitely can understand that. I don't eat. I mean, like a lot of the people. I bet you a lot of people are going to not charge themselves for their coffee creamer. A lot of people they pay heavy points for coffee creamer. I'm kind of glad I don't drink coffee because coffee creamer is a killer in points. That's a great idea, Barb. Yes, if you have an extra minute today, put a little prayer in for Debbie and her son. Thank you, Barb. Oh, I agree, Sarah. Anything sugar-free shouldn't, unless you're eating a whole crap ton of it. I don't think a quarter cup in a recipe. I wouldn't have a quarter cup in my, I think 2 tablespoons is plenty for my pancakes. As much as we're Weight Watchers chat, we're all a bunch of friends here, and sometimes we pray for each other because, life sucks sometimes. Sucks a lot of times, let's face it. And if we could offer a prayer to help somebody out, it's the least we can do. But it is 8:35. Oh my goodness. I have overstayed my welcome here, but you guys make it so much fun. I need to head on out. I got a dog to tuck in. I got you to go watch. I'm going to go to bed early tonight. I do this chat Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday at 7:30 Eastern time, which was an hour ago. I'm not sure what time zone you're in, but where I'm at, it's 8:36. So I started an hour ago at 7:30. So we'll be here tomorrow night as well. And sometimes, life's busy and you can't always make it. We have a Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. Let me, I can grab the link for that. I'd ask Maureen to do it, but she doesn't have Facebook. I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. I'm not laughing. I'm not. But I can grab it. And, oh, home. I don't know why it's doing that. Alright, let me just grab the link for the group. Copy. Here it is. Hey, Marina, I have to talk to you about the collab. I just, because you've probably never done a collab, there's a few things I just want to, before you start filming, I just want to go over with you, so to give you a little help. That's the link to the Facebook group. If you have Facebook, you want to join us there. It's like we have, I go live there sometimes in the group, but it's always, you have a question, you throw it in the group, somebody answers. It's not always me. It's a great group of people there. Very warm, welcoming group. Alrighty, and we do Zooms on Wednesdays. On Zoom, it's like a chat for like half an hour. It's kind of more formal. This is a little bit laid back. And I do it over the Weight Watchers topic of the week, and people ask questions or, bring out interesting subjects. But it's mostly me going on about something. All right. Thank you, Lynn. It's always great to spend time with you guys. You guys, make my evening. You do. And look, I was been on here an extra 10 minutes. I didn't realize. I'm like, oh my gosh, because we're so interesting. But thank you guys for always providing fun. And if you haven't given a thumbs up in this chat, I would appreciate it before you leave to thumbs up this live chat. I will see you all tomorrow night. If you haven't seen my video, I put up a video on cookies that I made with Weight Watcher mix. You don't have to use Weight Watcher mix. This happened to be the recipe that I had, so I had to use up my mix. So go check my pumpkin apple pumpkin spice cookies, something like that. Oatmeal cookies. They're interesting. I mean, they're okay. I mean, would I make them again? Probably not. But they're good. I mean, it's a cookie. It's a point. I'm all for that. I will see you all when I see you. Bye-bye, folks.